All right, so the site's up. This is live. The button wait, I had like a 2-second delay. They'll click on this and boom, there it is. Then it says watch now. So you read the steps, click watch now, choose and complete a free option and enjoy the game. All right, so they'll click on that. So now ask them to fill out one of these offers, and they'll click on one of those buttons, complete the information, then it'll forward them on to the next step. Hey guys, this is Rudy Banks. Welcome back to the channel, The Entrepreneur Journey. Hope you guys are having a great day. Today I just wanted to lift the hood, guys, and show you behind the scenes of an offer that I set up, a CPA offer using all free traffic, all free tools. If you don't know what CPA is cost per acquisition, or basically cost per action. And essentially you're driving targeted traffic to a specific offer. For example, if you might be putting up, a website and they might be offering a $25 Amazon gift card, or they might be offering a $1,000 Visa card, or they might be offering free dog food, whatever it may be. Your job is to get targeted people to that offer, and when they sign up, all they're doing is providing contact information, to win this particular product. If they sign up, you get paid anywhere from $1, $2, $3, $4, $5 per every person that signs up. So you can imagine, if you can drive enough traffic, you can easily make, $1 to $1,000, in one sitting. That's the cool thing about it. Now, if you think about affiliate marketing has larger payouts because you're selling software, you're referring, musical instruments. It might be a service, and that provider, imagine a product on Amazon costs $100, and you're gonna make 4%. So you're making $4 off of that particular sale. So, and then you got software services that, you get somebody to sign up, you might make $13, $14 every person you sign up. The key though is CPA is all they're doing is, providing the lead. You're helping that provider get a lead. If you look at affiliate marketing, a person actually has to make a purchase, and that's the difference. So I'm going to show you my CPA strategy. It's one I just started trying, and I got some results, and I'm just going to take you behind the scenes, and let's go. So the first thing you want to do is you want to find a CPA network. And for this example, I'm using CPA Grip. I will give you a link below. There's a referral program. So if you find this, this content of value, please sign up. It's free to sign up. It's the easiest one to get into. It's almost like instant approval. Whereas if you go to like a Max Bounty, they actually have to vet you out. They'll call you up and make sure you know what you're doing. So if you're just first, getting started and you want to try something, it's free to get into. It's got a lot of great tools. You can learn a lot, help improve your skills. And then as you build up your reputation, you can actually go out to some of the larger networks. But essentially, if you go down to offers, when I was telling you about the payouts and, what you can make. So for example, here, if this offer is presented to a person, get a $1,000 Visa gift card, you'll make $2 for every, person that signs up. And it shows you the performance, shows you, some of the conversion rates and actually your net earnings per click. So you start doing math, like, okay, if I get 100 people there, or it's just 4 cents. So if I know if I get 100, that's $4. So that's the way you have to look at it. And so essentially, those are the offers that are in this network. And then what you have to set up is your monetization tool. So there's this new phenomenon called content locking. Essentially what you're doing is you're presenting a offer or a carrot, or we call a lead magnet, to that person. So for example, if a person is looking for some free software, maybe they want to do a trial of a software, or they want some black hat stuff, and you say, okay, well, I can get you the software, you can download it, but before you download it, you got to put in a name and email address or something like that. That's the content locking. So essentially anything that you want to offer, it could be an ebook or whatever. The email building list way of it is, you say, okay, put your name and email and I'll email you this. That's essentially sort of locking, but because you got to wait for them to put the information in. But content locking is immediately, as soon as that person clicks on it, it's going to pop up and say, okay, you got to complete this survey, complete this offer, and then you can download or access what you came here to do. It's got to be a very compelling item for the person to want to sign up. But again, it's a lot simpler than presenting a person with an offer to buy something. So there's different ways of doing it. You can lock URLs. You can lock videos. So essentially, you can have a video playing. Like, say you have a live stream playing, and you actually want the people to see it while it's playing, but then they can't get their hands on it. It's almost like standing on the other side of the fence. You can't get through that gate unless you unlock it or hop over. That's one way they lock it. And then there's offer vaults and stuff. So what we're going to talk about now is the URL content locker, file locker. And I'm going to take you back to one I just did with the NCAA tournament. So my free strategy, I went to Wix, signed up for Wix, so it's all free, and I created a landing page. Essentially, if you know anything about Wix, it's made up of 4 strips. So I got a footer here, I got a strip here, this is a little strip, and then the header. And all I did was add an image. I went online, found an NCAA tournament image, put that in, put a little strip here just to make it, a divider. Then I put a strip here, and basically there's sections. So it's basically a strip is a row. So 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. I did that, and then I put in, some text here, animated GIF, just a little bit of text here to no pressure, basically saying, hey, that you don't have to put a credit card information. And then there's a button here they got to click on. And that's essentially it. So this button actually links over to, so when I go back over to CPA Grip, I had the watch the game. So if I go to here, so I created a CPA offer, and essentially I just use just a button. I'll show you other examples. Put some text in here and just a little image. So what's going to happen is when the person clicks on this, it would actually pull up the offer. So let me show you how that works. All right, so the site's up. This is live. The button wait, I had like a 2-second delay. They'll click on this and boom, there it is. Then it says watch now. So you read the steps, click watch now, choose and complete a free option and enjoy the game. All right, so they'll click on that. So now it asks them to fill out one of these offers, and they'll click on one of those buttons, complete the information, then it'll forward them on to the next step. So let's back up and make sure you got that. So I just used Wix to create a free page. And why did I do that? Because one, you can see what CPA Grips, it'll take a lot of work to really get a nice looking template, because you have to really know, like right here, this is all HTML. So only thing I did with HTML wise, I went out and found this, because you can't host your image on CPA Grip. So I went out and found an image, downloaded it, and then I went on a website, tinypic.com. So if you go to TinyPic, you can upload any image. Let me show you that. So go out to TinyPic, and then you can choose a file, Let's pick something. Say image. And on the resize, I just do website email. All right, so once you get that, just copy this HTML, and then all you gotta do is paste it, and that's it. So going back to CPA Grip, so I have my image in there. I put a couple breaks in it, so that's why you got the space. So you can see how to do that. Then I got my text. I use bold. But once you got it in here, you can edit it. You can edit it with the what you see, what you get editor. But just to get that image in there, that's how I did it. But you can do it this way too. All right, so after that, you got to look down here. So this is the most important part, the locked URL. This is the site or file that they can access once they complete the offer. So you have to put that in, and then you can change the how long you want this, to be available for them. I had 24 hours, but you can make it forever. So this is the next step. So let's back up. You have a landing page. I did that in Wix, and another reason why I did that, it's hard to, if you're going to promote these things on Facebook. Facebook is very particular about what you can share and what you can't when it comes to, affiliates and CPA networks and stuff. They're constantly blocking stuff and restricting you. So what you should do is create a landing page. This is a very, very vanilla. That's the best way I can put it. There's nothing here. It's just an empty HTML page with a button. So everything's legit. There's nothing that will block. But once you start getting into, make money online and fill out this and that, Facebook is basically scanning that. They're going to scan that site to see that, has it been abused before? Have other people abused that domain? And they'll block a lot of domains. So this is one way to put something in front of the real offer you're trying to send a person to. It could be for anything. I know a lot of friends were doing like something called like It Works. It was a MLM, and that domain was just blocked. So if you create a quick landing page in front of your offer, or send them to your blog or something like that first, you don't have to worry about stuff like that, because you can make a very basic vanilla page that will definitely get approved. So I could share this link on Facebook and have no issue with getting it blocked. So that's how I do that. So that's the front door. They go in. So how do I get this? Where's the URL for this? So this is where the secrets, and I have different websites I go to find like free streaming stuff. Everybody's starting to cut the cord, but if you don't watch yourself, you'll have to spend so much on streaming that you're right back with the same rate you were paying for cable services. So I have sources that I go to get free streaming and stuff like that. So what I did, just to add a level to reduce my risk, I don't want nothing to get taken down, lose everything I've done. So I created a Google site. So I'm gonna take you over to that. So if you go over, log into Google, go to your Google Drive, and then if you right click anywhere in there, I just create a separate folder. Anywhere in this, go to more, and then you can actually do a Google site. So yeah, Google allows you to do web pages. So this is the one I did for the NCAA. Very, very easy to do. So you'll get a blank page. All you have to do is, it's not quite, let me see if I can make it so you can see everything. All right, so basically in Google you can create a free site, and there's different layouts. So what I did, I have my header. All this comes in one site, so it's already there. So I just put the name of the game that was going to come on. It was an NCAA championship, so you just name it. Change your text here. You can put an image and all that stuff if you want. And then I use this template here, so I just use the one with 2 pictures and description below. And so essentially I put a compelling image, and then I had a link to the actual site that they'll go to, that it will take them to actually watch the game live stream. And I put 2 just in case one goes down. A lot of times things get blocked. And so this is the strategy that I use now, getting back to the whole scheme here. Is you got a lander, you send them to a CPA content locker, they unlock it, you get paid, then they're forwarding on to the offer, or the reward of what they really came to get. Now the traffic piece of it, how do you get this in front of people? I use let me show you what I did. I'm going to show you a simple video. Created this simple video. All you see is just a banner, and then I put some text on it to say click the link below. I go to YouTube, I post that, I title the video appropriately, put the right some tags and stuff in it, and I've got hundreds of views in a matter of no time. So the thing is, so right before the game, everybody's scrambling. People who don't have a streaming service, they want to watch the game for free. So basically you create this video, and then maybe 5 minutes before the game, make sure your link is working on the back end. So remember I showed you, I showed you my NCAA site. So make sure your link is active. You don't want to send some bogus content, but you can actually, honestly, you can probably go ahead and put that video out 10 minutes before the game to allow it to get in the YouTube system, and let things start floating, get the algorithm going. People are going to start clicking on it, and guys, it's an instant way to get some traffic. So I'm doing this method because a lot of people go to YouTube and they want to watch the live stream. So if you notice, like a lot of the big boxing matches, things that come out and people are watching it, but YouTube would take it down. They say, okay, if it goes down, click this link below to finish watching the game elsewhere. And that's their way. So they're kind of avoiding all of this stuff on the front end of that I'm having to do with the landing page and stuff like that. But they know that YouTube's going to take their video down. I just don't want to go through the trouble of, it takes a lot of work to build your social accounts up, and I don't want to do anything to jeopardize that. So that's kind of why, I separated some things here too. With the Google site, if that goes down, so what? I delete it. I'm not, no harm, no foul. Still got the Wix, everything's already set up. I can copy and paste and do my next template. And that takes me to the next one I'm working on, is the Shields hammer fight. So I'm working on that right now. So these 2 young ladies are gonna duke it out, and I have access to some of the live streaming for boxing and stuff like that too. And so I'm gonna do the same thing. I got my picture, I gotta change my link, and then I'm gonna go over here to I'm just creating a folder just to keep up with all this stuff. So I'm gonna make a folder. I'm gonna go CPA sites, and then I'm gonna create a new one here. So I'm gonna do more. So this is what you get. So this is how fast it works. live stream. If I can type. All right, so Shield Surge Hammer live stream. And like I said, I can go in here. I could change the image if I have an image, or if I want to pick something. You know, if I want to pick a different image, bam, I got that in the background. And then all I would do is over here, drag that in there. And then I'm going to put that in there. Crop that down a little. Crop that down. And then I'll do the same thing. Just give a little, you know, a little color to it. If I don't like this, I could change that, but just for demonstration purposes. And then I'll say link 1, link 2, and I'll go out to my source, and I'll validate, make sure that's, you know, available, and I'll paste my link here. And so when the person goes to sign up and they complete their offer, they'll be taken to this page and they'll click the link and enjoy the fight. So that's all I do. And then I'll publish that. And I'll go to view published site, and there it is. Simple as that. And then they'll click this link, and you know, what have you. You can build all these websites, but if you don't have the traffic, that's a key ingredient. So the secret nugget here is really leveraging YouTube. Somebody's trying to find a live event. If I can really sum this thing up, leverage a live event. Look at the calendar and see what's out there. Look for live events that are coming out that have a lot of buzz. Go out, find the source, or where you know you can stream it, or share a coupon to get it for free, or give somebody some kind of option to be able to watch that for free. And then essentially they're gonna take the time to complete your CPA offer. You get paid for it, and then they can enjoy what you offer. So that's simply what you got to do. Rinse and repeat. You get better and better each time. Like I said, I did it. I posted my stuff like the game started at 9:20. I was scrambling. I had started earlier throughout that day to get it ready, but then I had some ideas. I changed it up at the last minute. But yeah, I want you to try this strategy. You know, if this helped you, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and you know, sign up for CPA Grip. It's easy to sign up. Click on that. If you need help, I can definitely help you, because it does get a little tricky. You know, just making sure you get your HTML and stuff. If you have trouble with that, I could definitely help you with that. Oh, before I forget though, I didn't show you. So this is what I'm doing with I have an Instagram channel, and I'm basically using that traffic to drive people to a free dog food offer. That's another traffic strategy. But essentially, these are the templates that come in CPA Grip. So as you can see, I use the button here, but there are some default stuff. So you can get them, it'll look like that. So that pop-up will actually look like this versus just one big button on the screen. And then they'll have to click this, and then it, you know, essentially here's the offers that they can fill out to move to the next step. That's one way of doing it. I just thought the way I did it was a little bit cleaner. You put my own little image there, and then just one button. Let me click the button, this is what it does. It expands out. Hope you enjoyed this video content. Like I said, this was an impromptu thing. I was in the process of doing something else, but I decided to just go ahead and record this for you guys. And hope you enjoyed this content. And I'll see you in another episode. Peace.